All right, guys, pictures up.
Pictures up.
Pictures up.
Let's roll sound.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Sound speeds.
Camera speeds. 2. Awesome. Take 2. Mark.
Set. And action.
Welcome to the Penn Cinema Podcast, your behind-the-curtain connection for movie news and reviews. Now here are your hosts, Penn Ketchum and David Moulton.
Welcome to the show. I'm David Moulton.
I'm Penn Ketchum.
What's up? 257 episodes, and Penn hit the record button for the first time.
I lunged across the table.
He did. Well, I don't know if people noticed that we have like a 7-foot table.
Right.
Yeah. So when he lunged and slid
Right.
a little bit.
And it was like there's a movie where they slide and then they come up short and they have to like inch their way to where they were sliding to.
Sounds like Major League or something.
Yeah, something like that. But so I felt like a naughty
real recording artist.
A naughty child. No,
Yeah.
I was going to say a naughty child because I tried to reach over and hit record before I could get my hand slapped.
Yeah. Well, he went to reach and then he kind of like tripped forward onto the table and like slid through the pie.
Well, that's what
We always have a pie.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Like we got to have a more clear path between all the desserts.
I mean, yeah, but
then we'd have less desserts.
We have less desserts. I don't really. I mean, I'm not doing this without 4 to 5 pies.
Right. And the cake.
And the cake. Yeah.
Right. And the macaroons.
Yeah. And that ice cream cake's going to melt if we don't get to it soon.
The baked Alaska.
Yeah.
Do you know what a baked Alaska
don't.
is? Oh my God.
But I know what baklava is.
$20. Not really $20, but any listeners out there know what baked Alaska is? Some kind of dessert
Sounds really familiar.
with
though.
meringue. And I swear to God, you set it on fire.
What?
Like,
I'm Googling it.
yeah, that's a real thing, is baked Alaska. It's funny that David doesn't know what it is because we have it literally every week. But he's so consumed with the pie.
I remember. Yeah, well, I get confused with the lemon meringue because
Right, it looks a lot.
from the outside.
Right.
It looks a lot, but this is definitely like a 4-tier cake with it. They burn the mousse. Yeah,
But in a good way.
yeah. It's also known as a bomb Alaska,
No.
apparently,
No, that's some modern day cheeky BS right there.
or omelet surprise. That's what it says. That's what it says here. And it's got ice cream in it.
And therefore, it's good.
Yeah,
Period.
for you.
Right. Exactly. That was perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it.
Well, on that note.
Yeah, on that
yes,
note. Yeah.
We got to be quick. We got to be focused this week.
We got a ton of 2 newses.
We got both news reports.
Yeah. The big time.
Whoa.
You want to talk rumor? Or do you want to talk a different type of rumor?
I got to confess, neither one of these stories I care even a little bit about.
All right.
Should I?
Well, no.
Okay.
Because they're both bad news. Right.
Okay.
But they were the most news that was out there.
Right. Which is interesting because I'm surprised at the beginning of April. I guess everyone had so much news at CinemaCon.
Yeah.
Like anybody who had anything to reported it. Got it out in the CinemaCon dump.
And now they're all like, we did it. Let's take a week off.
Now we're back home and nobody's doing anything.
Right.
It was really wild. I will give you a little behind the scenes. So CinemaCon was Monday to Friday. Then you had Saturday, Sunday. And then on Monday, as most of our listeners know, I deal with individually each studio to book the movies.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, they were in a mood on Monday.
They were do not disturb?
No, they were just in a mood. Everybody was a little irritable. Nobody was giving an inch. And I think it was a combination of 2 things. I think, first of all, some of the studios went to CinemaCon and had little powwows, like with their bosses. And everybody got marching orders, like, quit being so flexible. Quit being so understanding and accommodating. Quit being reasonable.
And think about this. They probably party hardy. They probably had stuff going on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And on Friday.
Yep.
They were probably still doing meetings on Saturday, which meant they flew home probably Sunday.
Yep.
And they're back at work on Monday. So they didn't have
That was going to be my second thing.
No time. They had no time off.
That was going to be my second thing. I think the first thing was they got marching orders from the bosses, and the second thing, I think everybody was tired and hungover and burnt out and crispy. There were some unflexible studio executives that typically I can count on to be reasonable that were what you would call unreasonable. Not going to name any names because that's not what we do here.
Yeah, no, nobody names names.
Yeah. I will say,
Like we do.
and I got another name that I'm not going to drop.
What?
But we did get some listener feedback that I forgot to tell you about.
Oh.
I got a phone call, and it was actually, I was in the airport picking up my luggage on my way home from, when I was in the airplane in Las Vegas, I got a text, hey, can you call me, from the studio guy? And I said, I'm literally on the plane, like, I can't. You know, I'll call you when I land. Called him when I landed, and he wanted to tell me that somebody who works in his office had listened to the Penn Cinema podcast, and they really appreciated. Apparently we said some nice things about their trailer and helped, had commentary. So this is a Los Angeles-based listener from the studio system making a point of calling us, telling us, first of all, we listened. Second of all, we appreciate you,
that's awesome.
Saying nice things about us. So that was cool. We've said that a million times, right?
I wonder if anybody. Really
yeah. Which you can tell that they don't, because for all the shit that I talk about studios, at some point somebody would have, It also makes me feel like nobody from Regal listens, because I feel like if somebody from Regal was listening, they would make sure that the studios heard the shit that we talk.
Yeah. Well, speaking of being called,
right?
I got called out.
Oh, snap!
Because I thought people understood when you were like skirting around the NDA about Fall Guy.
Oh yeah.
That I was pulling the chain and being like, "What? Oh, really? Like, did you mean this?"
Yeah.
Everyone was like, why did it take you so... multiple people said, why did it take you so long to catch up on what Penn was saying with his innuendos that he liked Fall Guy? And I was like, I was playing against it. What are you talking about? I don't think you were.
Oh.
I got the, I don't think you were.
Oh, shit.
And I was like,
yeah.
I mean, I was there, and there was a big smile on my face.
Right. I don't remember it that way, David. I remember you
quizzically
for a long time. I could see, like in the cartoons, the giant question mark hanging over your head.
All right.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, rumor news.
Oh, yeah. Great. Hard-hitting journalism.
Yeah. Okay. You know how I often talk like the book is better than the movie?
Yes.
What? Okay. I know this is a rare for you.
Okay.
But what was the movie that defined that saying for you? What was the first movie that you were like, oh, like before anyone else was like, oh, the book is better than the movie about anything.
Yeah.
You were like pumped for the movie, and then you were like, oh.
It didn't live up to the book?
Right. And I know that you're not.
Right.
But
I definitely.
That happened at least once.
I have experienced that. I think that it's hard to say because I did love the movie, but not as much as I loved the book, would be Boys in the Boat.
Okay. Good. Like I figured it'd probably be something like that.
Yeah.
Mine happened when I was young.
Oh, yeah.
Because Boys in the Boat was recent.
This would be a great time if we had music we could drop in like right behind.
But I probably, I mean.
No, you don't.
Is that appropriate?
No, you have no appropriate effects.
No appropriate. I mean, maybe like.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Right.
Middle school David.
Are you in a suit with a briefcase, or that didn't come till high school?
This is me, like always just wearing sweatsuits all the time.
For any new listeners, David attended high school.
Yeah.
He was not required to do so, but he chose to wear a suit and carry a briefcase.
Yeah, because that's kind of cool guy I was.
Big time.
I set trends.
Right. I seem to remember seeing lots of guys wear suits and briefcases.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at my school, there was a couple kids after me that
sure.
modeled it after.
I don't doubt that for a second. So you're telling me before then, in middle school, you were rocking sweatshirt.
I was a guy who wore sweatpants every day, all
Perfect.
day.
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
That's the only question I have.
That's what I'm talking about. I was styling.
Okay, so there you are in your sweatsuit.
Yeah, and
middle school.
And I'm like, this, and I love to read.
Right.
And my mom always let me read above my what many parents would allow.
Sure.
Yeah, she was, but I mean, she wasn't, not everything, but
Yeah.
she would check into it. Because I did a book report on this, and the teachers were like, "Are you sure he'd be doing this as a blah, 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 blah?" Because it was an R-rated movie.
Oh boy.
And I read the book, Face Off.
Ah, Nicolas Cage.
On the front of it,
Oh, yeah.
Nicolas Cage, John Travolta. Now, the movie, I haven't seen a trailer for it.
So wait, you read the book, the movie, they were already promoting the movie on the cover of the book?
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
They were already promoting
All
the
right.
movie on the cover.
Or,
of the
or
book.
whatever. The movie existed.
Yeah, but at this point, it hadn't come out
You
in
hadn't
theaters.
you hadn't seen it.
Right.
Okay.
I hadn't seen any advertising for
Okay.
it. Didn't know anything about it.
Gotcha.
I read this book, and it was so awesome.
I didn't even know that it was based on a book.
I might even still have it somewhere. And it was so cool. I wrote a book report on it. I used it, like I think I even read it more than once.
It's an awesome movie.
And then the movie came out.
And the acting,
And the movie, although I will give it,
it's an awesome movie. David, no, it's not.
I will give it 90s nostalgia chops.
Okay.
But it is bad.
But that's it.
Yeah, it's compared to how cool the book is, it's just like also like how are you supposed to believe these two guys are like if you just swapped their face, the rest of their body just changes magically.
Yeah.
It's a big suspension of disbelief.
Large. Right.
Yeah. So I was
That's an XL suspension right there.
and I remember all my friends were like, this is one of the worst movies, and we made fun of it for years.
Oh, no.
For years and years and years. Still do.
So,
At times.
what was the time gap from when you wrote your book report to when you saw the movie? Are we
was
talking months or years?
It was because I don't think I saw it in theaters because it was R,
Okay.
but I watched it at home when it came to home video.
Okay.
So
So you got to VHS. You went down to
yeah, it
Blockbuster.
definitely Blockbuster rental.
rented it.
Probably watched it with the mom.
Jogged home in your sweatsuit.
Yeah. And I was like, look, these guys wearing suits. I don't know. What if I wore
I will
suits?
wear one.
Yeah. I could take my face.
That's where it all came back to.
Yeah. So anyway, along those lines, there's
Yeah.
rumors that Cage and Travolta
Nicolas Cage and John Travolta.
are both on board for a face-off too. I don't think it's going to happen. Nicolas Cage would do it, but I can't see John Travolta doing it.
Well, I'm not saying which one's the better actor because they both have completely different bodies of work. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Most def.
Yeah.
Tyler Qualley.
But in terms of present day, 2024,
Yeah.
I would argue that Nick Cage, I could believe that Nick Cage could come back and pull it off. I don't think John Travolta could
That's
come
what I'm
back and
I
pull
feel
it
like
off.
yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
I feel like Nick Cage is still, we're in the Recageissance.
So,
Remember?
yes, I do remember.
We're in the Recageissance.
Right, from episode 238.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Nick Cage could pull it off in
Yes.
this Recageissance. But John Travolta,
Yeah.
he's kind of slowed down a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's all I'm saying. And I say that I don't mean any disrespect.
No.
Guys, good for him.
Yeah.
Now, my question for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather a Face Off 2 or a total top to bottom Face Off reboot
Total top to bottom face-off reboot.
starring Daniel Craig and Christian Bale?
No. Daniel
Yes.
Craig. Daniel Craig and shoot, I don't know his name. This actor that just started starring on Discovery who looks like Daniel Craig.
You lost me at
So
Discovery.
then it would be a believable switch.
Right. Okay.
They just look enough
I would
alike.
be 100% on board for a top to bottom Face Off reboot.
Yeah.
Done modern day, takes place in 2025.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I'm totally down for that.
Yeah. You know what else could do a modern day reboot?
What's that?
Con Air.
I could be down for that too.
Remember Con Air?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
You know it cannot ever be rebooted as long as we're talking great Nick Cage movies?
What's that?
Moonstruck. That's a once and
That's
done.
your once and done.
That's it. Never.
What if they made The Rock official? Because it was supposed to be a Bond movie.
Yeah.
What if they redid it with Daniel Craig?
I'd be on board with that.
Yeah,
Big time.
as the Sean Connery
Yeah. Yep.
character.
Yep. Perfect.
All right, the other bit of
And Daniel Craig would be co-starred with The Rock.
yeah
In The Rock.
in The Rock.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then Kevin Hart would be in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
He'd have to be. He'd be
the addition to make it different so
Right.
they wouldn't get sued.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Well, that's half of our news.
Yeah.
Listeners, fear not. We're halfway
There's
through.
another halfway. there's another half
You're
of this
doing
news.
great. You're doing great.
We're going to get there. So Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, which the
Is this-
second one
is-
just came out.
Zack
or-
Snyder of Superman fame and fortune, Superman versus Batman,
Yeah, of
Zack Snyder, the Snyderverse.
yeah.
And isn't this the guy everybody was like petitioning to release his version, and then they did,
Yeah.
and then nobody cared?
Yeah. This is also the same Zack Snyder that said, I'm making this movie that's an original Star Wars,
Right.
and it's so fabulous that I'm going to have to cut it into 2 movies.
Right.
And then before he released the movies, he said, these movies are so good that I have a director's cut of both of them that's an hour longer. And it was like, why not just release the director's cut? Because it's going to Netflix.
And they're so good that I'm going to release them on TV.
Yeah. And I watched the first one. It was horrible.
Right. Well, it was a TV show.
Yeah. It was bad. I'm curious to watch the second one.
Yeah.
But I hear the extended cuts are going to release at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what if I just wait?
What if I just don't?
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
it was so good. He's like, hey, I see this going for another 4 to 6 movies.
Okay.
I don't know how it's making money. AKA, it's not.
Well, he may be trying to bait his fans into demanding 4 to 6 movies.
Oh.
You know, it's like putting it out there. He's putting it out there into the universe, trying to get it to come along because he's out of movie making ideas.
Yeah. Apparently they say that he lost a lot of gumption with the first Rebel Moon. There was a big drop off of Snyder fans.
Lost a lot of gumption.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. Well, that's all the news. That's
Wait, we're gonna stick with that.
What?
You're gonna stand by that. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Lost a lot of gumption. I've never heard of anyone losing gumption.
Yeah.
I think you
well,
either
if you can gain it, you can lose it. Right?
Okay. Okay.
It's like a plus minus system.
Okay.
There's only so much gumption to
right.
go around.
It's a finite amount.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's someone's always earning it,
Right.
or someone's
And someone's losing
it.
And he, my friend, is losing gumption.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
On a
Gotcha.
strong basis.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I this is my pledge to you.
He was losing X amount of gumption.
Before this episode is over, I'm going to refer to someone as gaining gumption. Because that's where it's going. It's going from Zack Snyder to
someone else.
this other guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. Well, that's all the news. Fit to print.
Forrest gumption.
Oh! We almost
I
didn't
snuck
do
it in. I snuck it in.
He was taking notes like a real news guy.
Right.
I thought I was watching The Daily Show for a second. Are you ready for trailers?
Gosh, David, how am I ever going to pick my trailer of the week?
You know, here's the funny thing.
How will I ever pick my trailer of the week?
My trailer of the week is not what
Stop it.
it is.
Then you're wrong.
Well, should we just start with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, can I start this section?
Yeah.
All right. The trailer of the week this week is Deadpool and Wolverine trailer to Red Band.
Yeah. For Penn.
Okay.
For Penn.
Okay.
All right. And everyone else in the
Our
world. trailer.
trailer, right. The universe's trailer of the week
Yeah.
is Deadpool.
Yeah.
David's
But-
might be something.
but watch this, watch
wait,
this.
Wait, let me see.
No.
What can I.
But wait, hold on. You want to see what happens?
Yeah. Oh, Pinky out.
Pinky came out.
Yeah. Are you going to Transformers 1?
No.
No. Okay. Then I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay. This is tricky.
Yeah.
I think this week we have 6 trailers, and I would contend that 5 of them are excellent.
Yeah. I just realized I forgot to watch one of them.
Which one
But
did you
The
forget?
Watchers 2.
Oh.
Trailer 2. But
Helps me nail it down.
yeah. All right. So Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes, the new Red Band.
Red Band trailer. This looks amazing.
This looks
Definitely are.
This looks so good. I mean, it's dropping F-bombs in the trailer.
Opens up with
It's-
knives to the crotch.
Right. It's making fun of itself. It's making fun of Disney. And everyone's favorite sister prompted her to write in.
Yeah.
Can we just jump to
Do
that?
we wanna jump to
Yeah,
it?
we're going to
All
break
right.
protocol a little bit, and we're just going to let her review this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's right. So right off the bat,
language
right
from everyone's favorite
Right,
sister. We
right,
would
right.
never.
No,
Not us.
no.
But her.
I'm like a church boy.
Yeah, if you've got words to say,
Like a
say
church
it to
mouse.
her.
I'm a church mouse because I'm so quiet
Yeah.
and very little.
And petite.
Right, petite.
Yeah.
Right, and people never know when I'm in the room.
Such a small amount of gumption.
Right, right. I lost all my gumption
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
I've been looking for it.
He was inflated.
Right.
And not anymore.
Right. All right. So everyone's favorite sister writes in, and I quote,
Yeah.
"Holy fuck.
Whoa.
That's how you make a trailer. I haven't been this excited for a Marvel movie since maybe never."
What?
I mean, I was looking forward to Infinity War and Endgame, but more in a cautious way because I knew bad stuff was going to happen. This movie looks like it's going to be pure awesomeness. I don't know how badly I needed Wolverine to say fuck until I heard him say it. I still can't believe this is a Disney MCU movie. It gives me so much hope for the future of MCU. Personally, I don't think this movie gets made under Chapek. Bob Chapek, the former CEO,
Right.
who was replaced by the original CEO, Bob Iger. Okay.
Bingo bongo.
It's almost like this person knows a lot about Disney.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, personally, I don't think this movie gets made under Bob Chapek, too worried about losing the family box office money. Bob Iger, on the other hand, is all about the story, even when that story is going to alienate a large portion of the MCU audience, which I want to come back to that comment. She goes on to say, she concludes by saying, this is the story that needs to be told to move the MCU forward, and Bob Iger recognizes that. You think this is going to alienate an MCU audience?
No. Here's the thing. I think what she means by that is because it's rated R and that there's a lot of younger audience members.
Right.
And I can test that parents will not care.
Right.
Because those kids see, I mean,
Right.
the other Deadpool movies.
Right.
Like
They're all online at home. And
then you see them at home.
Yeah.
And because the parents are like, I'm such a big fan, like it's fine.
Plus, it's fun. Like it's not our like Saw or some really raunchy sex comedy or
Right.
Something like that. I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's age appropriate, but I'm just saying it's mostly language and
I love the joke at the end about how they're not allowed to say cocaine.
Right.
Like, no, this is Disney. They know all the key words.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, I totally agree. I think Bob Iger is gaining a lot of gumption, and he's really
You couldn't wait very long for that, could
he's
you?
really doing well.
Wow.
And I think this Deadpool and Wolverine trailer #2, Red Band, is
One topic
perfect.
is all it took.
Is one topic is all it took.
Yeah. So here's the thing. This is why it's not my favorite or my trailer of the week.
That's all you meant was trailer of the week.
Yeah, it's not my trailer of the week, and it's because this was amazing. I'm not disputing. I don't have anything negative to say.
Right.
I'm just saying that for me personally, this has been coming for so long, and it's so inevitable that I watched the trailer, I got excited, I put it away, and then I almost forgot that it was like my mind is like, there's no point of being any more excited about this because it's not happening until now.
Is Deadpool your most anticipated movie of the year so far?
Yes.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is it's like, you think it would be my default, but it's almost so much my default that I'm like, oh, what else is out there?
I will say this. If
that makes any sense.
It does. And I'm not talking about the trailer. Now I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah.
The movie looks so good, I'm nervous. You know what I mean? Like, I really want it to be as good as it looks.
I think it will be.
Yeah.
I think they waited a long enough time. They've got the good story. You watched Loki.
Yep.
So you'll be on board.
Yep.
So anyway, all right, the next trailer we have is the newest movie in what they are calling the M. Night Shyamalan universe.
MKU?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, it says the universe of M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, interesting.
It's called Trap. So, tell me about this trailer.
Trap is from Warner Brothers, and it opens on August 9th. And the premise is a dad takes his little girl to a
Taylor Swift-esque.
Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, whatever,
Pop star thing. Yeah.
Pretty generic looking star.
Yeah.
But apparently is the side note. The pop star is played by Salinka Sakin.
Some real person.
A real
by different
person
name.
who in the movie her name is Lady Raven, but it's performed by a real artist who I've never heard of, but I'm sure everyone else has heard of her. Anyway, the premise is, and it's hard to say because there's all the typical M. Night twists. The premise is there's this rock concert in this arena, and the dad notices when he goes to get a snack that the cops are lining up outside of the arena, and he asks the concession worker what's going on, and the concession worker whispers to him a secret that this mass murderer, the butcher, is in the building. And the whole concert was set up as a means to trap the butcher. And the trailer leads you to believe, although I'm not falling for it, the trailer leads you to believe that the dad is the butcher.
Apparently, they said they were giving away the twist in the trailer. Like they confirmed that's how it is. That he's the butcher.
Oh, you're telling me that somebody from Lionsgate Warner's.
You'll have to talk to Denise Jason, who originally told me that he read that. Okay. That he read that because he's like, oh, they felt like they gave away gave it away, but then apparently they had come out and said that they weren't hiding it. It wasn't one of those movies that they were hiding the. But I think you're looking in the wrong place.
Yes, I agree.
I think that he is the butcher.
Oh.
The key is it's an M. Night universe movie. So I think it's gonna be connected to the Split and Unbreakable universe. With one of the people who inherited powers coming to be the hero. I also heard from Chris Hall Productions. He said he thought it would be connected to the Sixth Sense universe, and that the kid was seeing ghosts that were pointing him to the
I want a movie that's connected to the Caddyshack universe.
M. Night Shyamalan didn't direct Caddyshack.
I want a movie that's connected to the Hangover universe.
He didn't direct that either. It's an M. Night universe movie.
It's connected to the Godfather universe.
Well, there's 3 or 4 or 5 of those. You got that. Just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm making fun of the fact that we're just hanging the word universe on. Well, okay, so let's go watch a trap, and we'll see, what we see, and if those Chris Hall production theories are correct, then okay, I guess you can start calling it a universe. But to just start lumping movies together because they had the same director.
You say that, but then you look at the end of Split when it was its own thing, and at the end it was.
Yeah, I know.
It was Bruce Willis was like, oh,
yeah, okay. All right. This looks. I just want to close because I left an open point. They lead you to believe that the dad's the butcher.
Yeah.
I think that's a red herring. I think the scene where the dad is looking guilty, he's imagining what it would be like to be the butcher.
See, I think it doesn't. I think he's the butcher.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. But the other point of this trailer is I don't think it looks good.
I think it looks watchable because here's the thing. I think a lot of people are going to come see it because they want to know what the deal is. And then
unless they spoil it,
it's not going to be anywhere on week 2. Week number 1, you're going to have it on 2 or 3 screens, good big houses, summer hit, scary movie, and then week number 2, it's going to be gone.
Yeah,
not gone, but you know what I mean. It's going to be down.
I'll tell you about this next one because I meant to watch it and I read that it came out, but there was a new trailer for The Watchers.
Oh yeah. So The Watchers trailer number 2.
Is there anything new in it?
I mean, I really don't feel qualified to report on this because you always catch so many more details than I do, so I'm not sure if there was anything new or not. What I took away from the trailer, and again, this is Ben Ketchum talking, what I took away from the trailer is that there seems to be more of a supernatural, almost like there's more of a world outside of the box that they're all trapped in. There's more of a supernatural sense.
Okay. All right.
That's what I took away from it, but no, there was nothing dramatically that I caught.
Okay.
No.
All right. Now, next up, we have Transformers 1. Now, you saw this at CinemaCon, right?
I did.
And it reignited your love for Transformers.
I think what I said was that it was great, and I think September is a perfect release date. And I also said that it trends towards a much younger audience.
Yeah. I think this looks fun for what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks like... I think it'll do well for kids, and it'll do well for merchandise. And, yeah.
Yep.
That's all I really have to say.
Next up, we have David's trailer of the week.
Yeah.
Daddy-O, starring Dakota Johnson and Sean Penn as a taxi driver, Dakota as a passenger. This movie comes from Sony Pictures Classic, and any other week, this would have been my trailer of the week.
This trailer looks great. It's just the snobby indie film vibe that gets my juices flowing. Sticking my pinkies out.
Yep.
It's that it'll be like seeing Dakota Johnson actually act well for a change. So I'm just saying.
I love when you slide little editorials in.
Just a little,
backwards insult. Throw some shade. I will agree. She lost a lot of gumption in the that movie where she was in the. What was that one with the kids?
Madam Web.
It was Sydney
Sydney
Sweeney. Yeah, Madam Web.
Who, by the way, back to news.
Yeah.
Rumor that she's going to play Black Cat in the next Spider-Man.
That'd be
movie.
cool.
Yeah, which I think would be perfectamundo.
Okay. So the trailer. I'm sorry, David. Do you want to talk about this trailer, Daddy-O? Tell us what the movie's about.
Yeah, it looks like a girl gets in a long taxi ride. While you're assuming it's long or things happen to make it longer.
It's at least the length of the movie.
Right. And her and Sean Penn just get into this real conversation where he's talking to her about her relationship problems, and then she's like, all right, time for you to talk about yours.
He's like, he does this thing that always bugs me in the movies because nobody can do this in real life, where he's like, I can tell somebody is married because you don't get to be a taxi driver for 20 years and not,
You just say that because you didn't get to be a taxi driver for 20 years.
That's true.
Jealous much?
Jealous
much?
Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
If shit ever goes sideways in Lidditz and you're looking for me, I'm going to be somewhere warm driving a taxi.
I see how it is.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, it reminds me of a very real-time conversational film. Like one of my favorite franchises ever is the Before movies, Before Sunset, Before Sunrise, Before Midnight. So,
the fourth one, the lesser known. How come you didn't mention the fourth?
They haven't made it yet. So they make them every 7 years.
Oh, okay.
Or every 9 years.
Yeah.
They're made in real time.
Did you hear they announced the title for the fourth one?
Before noon. Or before midday, probably.
No, I think you're talking about the fifth one.
Oh.
The fourth one is called Before Gumption.
Are you sure it's not after gumption? It's about the loss of it?
Okay.
All right.
Last and least.
Okay. I kept this one on here because the premise was interesting.
Are you going to give me props for my setup?
Sure.
Last and least.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you would agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's called What You Wish For.
AKA, let's steal 2.5 minutes of Penn's life and never give them back.
I thought it sounded interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
So
I'm just being mean. It looked fine.
There's a guy who wishes that he's a chef at a Marriott.
Like a sous chef.
And he wants to be a big time chef, but he's not making it. And his friend, he's like, come out and visit me at this condo for a few days. I'm here. I'm a hired, these big wigs hire me and they fly me places to cook for them. And he flies out, like, oh, it's so great. Like, if you need a sous chef, I'll help you. And the friend's like, you don't want to get mixed up with this, like, whatever. And then the next day, the friend wakes, or however many days, the friend wakes up and finds his friend hung. And I'm assuming he assumes it's suicide, but I'm thinking someone killed him. And instead of calling the police, he decides, what if I just replaced my friend and took his job? Like, I'm a good enough chef. What if I just, because these people have never met him in person. So he fakes their IDs, hides the body, and then it turns out that his friend was actually in way too deep with, like, the mafia or mob, where they put, like, a tracker in him, and they're like, you can't get out of this. Like, if you don't make a good meal, we're just going to kill you, type of thing. And, it's more than he's careful what you wish for type of thing.
Yeah.
Is basically what it is. I thought it seemed interesting.
I will say the premise is not awful, but it looked poorly made.
Oh, yeah.
Cheap, and I don't want to see it.
The gasp.
So there.
All right, well, those are all those trailers this week, Mr. Pooty Poo.
Mr. Pooty Poo. This week for our movie review, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Abigail featuring...
Nope, this is not flying. No.
Pre-decline.
No.
Okay.
No, I will tell you, all right, if we want to jump to the only one, I will humor.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's Frodo's.
Let me flip to Frodo's. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just witnessed is David being a little control freak and knocking me down before I even had the chance to pitch my worldwide all-new Minglewood Blues rating system, your standard no 3 5-point system.
Yeah. This is...
I had a cool name for it and everything.
We can alter this to fit in.
All right.
All right, want me to summarize it?
No. Are you talking about Frodo's?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to Frodo's.
Okay.
Recently, my son said, Frodo's wants us to watch ballet, is what I took from it.
Yeah.
I saw the word ballet and I skipped to the end.
I would have skipped to the rating system.
Okay.
Right?
Her rating system.
Right. Here's the idea, and I'll put it into ours.
Okay.
Best movie I've ever seen, but I hated it. Or best movie I've ever seen.
Okay. I see what the difference is. I will accept.
Best movie I've ever seen. Best movie I've ever seen, but I hated it.
No.
Worst movie I've ever seen, but I loved it. Worst movie I've ever seen. 4.
I want to just go with it's awesome, I loved it, or it's awesome, I hated it. It sucks, I loved it. It sucks, I hated it.
I won't give up on the extremes.
Okay. All right. So we have
We can compromise on it.
All right. So now we have four to choose from.
Right.
Best.
Because I think you need the extremes.
The best and I loved it. The best and I hated it. The worst and I loved it.
No, it would just be the best, or it'd be the best movie I've ever seen.
Period.
Or it's the best movie I've ever seen and I hated it.
Gotcha.
Or it's the worst movie of all time,
but I loved it.
But I loved it.
Or it's just the worst movie of all time. Okay. This is why we can't get anything done in
257 episodes. And I gave a little bit.
All right, Mr. Giving Pants.
All right, Abigail is the movie we saw this week.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Did you see this movie?
What, Abigail?
Yeah.
Yes, the ballet dancing vampire.
How many times did you get coffee?
You want to really know the truth about this movie?
Yeah.
I did watch this movie. That's true. And I planned, I had a really busy morning.
Oh, yeah.
And I just in fact, I didn't have enough time to watch the whole thing. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna press play and I'm gonna watch the first half hour.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna scoot out and do what I gotta do. And then I'm gonna press fast forward and skip ahead and watch the last half hour. So I'll watch this movie, and I'll be able to at least, I wasn't going to try to pull a fast one.
You get enough info from that.
I was going to try to, keep along. I really enjoyed this movie.
Okay.
And I ended up watching the entire thing and screwed up my entire morning to do so.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And
again,
this movie was good.
Sorry, just to finish my thought. I'm not going to say that it was great, that it was even good. Right. Now
we have a good place.
We have a
for
great
this
system now to account for that. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, I was disappointed with this movie. I guess as it got closer, my hopes got higher. And my main issues with the movie is the trailers made it seem like it was a Catherine Newton-led film, which isn't that big of a deal.
Which one is she?
She was the blonde girl.
Okay.
So I thought she was the main character. So I was surprised that she wasn't. Not that that matters. Yeah. It's whatever. It just was kind of jarring. But the real issue that I had with this movie is the first part of it was so damn slow. Because they gave away that she's a vampire in the trailer. You're just waiting for that.
Right.
And just waiting.
Yeah.
And the suspense just wasn't. The suspense didn't happen for me until after she revealed, because it's what's she going to do? How's she going to mess with them? But it's when the guys are just dying and they don't know why. It's well, I mean, it's her.
Right.
Yeah.
How long into the movie did you realize that they had been trapped in there by somebody?
When I watched the trailer.
Okay.
when the guy says, "I'll come back for you in the morning," and they open the door and everything shuts. They go, "It's a trap."
I missed that.
Weird.
I didn't remember that detail, but I called it.
Okay.
Maybe I remembered the detail subconsciously.
Yeah.
But I was like, as soon as they got into that house and the guy left,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're screwed.
So that's it. The whole premise was, I knew going into it, the whole
Yeah.
premise was that they were food
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
Now, the whole thing with her dad,
Yeah. For a
her
little
trying-
while, I thought that the dad had put her there on purpose.
yeah. I thought it was like, but then she's like, "Oh, I do this for my dad."
Were you disappointed that the surviving girl, didn't kill the dad in the climatic scene of the movie, the last scene of the movie?
I don't think she could have. She couldn't kill the girl.
She had a wooden stake.
Yeah, but like the whole thing is he was even more powerful than her.
You insert the stake. I thought the best line of the movie was when the vampire girl says to the bad guy, the cop,
Yeah.
says to the bad guy, it takes a really long time to learn how to do the cool shit.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I like the vampire stuff. I like the
Yeah.
lore. One thing I'll say about these people who make these movies, because they're making Ready or Not 2, they love making people explode.
Yeah.
Because remember at the end of Ready or
Yeah,
Not 2,
I do.
everyone just exploded?
Right.
And that's like a special effect they have down, and they will
Yeah.
use it
Yeah.
a lot.
I got a kick out of this movie. Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
I didn't hate it by any means, but it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it.
All right. So what are the categories?
There's
Best movie,
I've ever
period.
seen, right?
Uh-huh.
Best movie I've ever seen, but I hate it.
Okay.
Worst movie of all time, but I love it. And worst movie of all time.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this.
So our extremes remain.
Yes,
Okay.
our extremes remain
But you're giving me somewhere to land in the middle, just slightly.
slightly.
Right.
Yeah.
You're giving me the chance to condition my extreme position on
Right.
the film.
Which I don't think we should do, but
I'm sure you're uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I don't want everything to always just land on those two.
All right. Well, then my answer is it's a really good movie. I loved it, and it's a terrible movie.
That doesn't fit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you could see David's head just exploded like one of the characters in Abigail. There's nothing
The
left.
sun hits my brain and I
Right,
just exploded.
Just his head, not his whole body,
Yeah.
just his head. I'm looking at a headless horseman over
Yeah.
here. All right, David, I'm going to give you some satisfaction, and I'm going to report that this is the best movie I've ever seen. Hard stop.
Okay. I'm going to say it's the worst movie of all time, but I loved it.
Okay. Did you, though? I mean, it doesn't sound like you did.
Well, I didn't
Are
like
you
it.
couching your answers because you're non-committal and unwilling to make an extreme position?
Yeah, I'm pulling a pen.
Touche.
Oh,
Touche, mon
someone lost some gumption there.
Touche, mon frère. Oui, yes. Well played. That's all I can say.
Yeah. So now,
well played.
Next week, we originally had the plan to watch Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Which I am going to be watching because our friend Jason Goonies,
Yeah.
Encyclopedia Brown, gave it, what, like 9 out of 10 or something like that.
Really want to see.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
But the first big movie of the summer opens
Comes
next
out.
week.
So we need to talk about when we're going to record.
Wait a minute. No,
Fall Guys is next week?
negative. Fall Guys is May 3rd.
Are we sure?
Next week is Unsung Hero. And yes, I'm positive that Fall Guy is May 3rd. I'm reasonably sure that next week is April 26th. At least that's what I just set up all the showtimes for. April 26th through the 28th. Yeah.
Okay, so we're good.
So we're going to watch Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Yeah. And good. That's
And then
good.
the following week we'll watch Fall Guy.
Guy.
The following week we'll watch Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Following week we'll watch some other big May 17th movie. I forget what.
And the next thing you know, Deadpool will be here.
Next thing you know,
Is that June or July?
Jesus Lord. Oh, David,
What?
we forgot the biggest news of the century. Congratulations to Drew
Oh
Schaefer.
my gosh.
My God, father of baby number 2.
Who has 2 babies?
I mean, that's crazy.
That's
Why you would do that to yourself?
it's like didn't he learn a lesson the first time? I mean,
I can't tell you how much fun it is to have 2 grown children and work with a guy who's just having babies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so funny.
What I like about when people have their second baby
Yeah.
is how much they go from being like, oh, I didn't realize that 2 was this much.
Right.
Like, I thought 1,
Right. No problem.
no problem.
Yeah.
2, easy peasy,
Yeah.
cover girl. No.
Right. Next thing you know, they learn that 1 plus 1 equals 3.
3, yeah. Yeah. What's crazy is when they think that 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals.
Lord. Yeah. No, I'm only teasing. But congratulations to the Schaefers for a beautiful, beautiful and perfect baby girl arrived Thursday night. And the whole Penn Cinema family is just tickled and happy and excited for the big news. So yeah, it was funny because, and I want to document this here on the show so that 20 years from now we can embarrass the girl.
Yeah.
Drew and I had a big meeting planned Thursday afternoon. And we were like, all week we were talking about, we were like, that baby's coming Thursday. And then we were like, just hold off till 4 o'clock. Hold off till 4 o'clock. And then sure enough, Thursday at like 11:30, I got the text from Drew. We're on our way into the hospital.
Of course.
So
of
funny.
Course.
So, but yeah, anyway, we're super excited about that. And also one other little bit of housekeeping, another birthday. So Drew's kids celebrated birthday 0.
Yeah.
And Papa Peter celebrating birthday 83.
Papa Peter.
Yeah, he's been
What's
around
up?
a couple more years than the new Schaefer girl. Couple. 83.
Speaking of housekeeping,
Yes.
I want to hark back to something because we're in the midst.
You're going to harken back?
Yeah, we're in the midst. We're week 2 of the Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
Big thing. Well, that's my question is, I convinced you that maybe
Saturday matinees.
weekends would be
or
a good
weekends.
idea.
Yeah, right.
How did it go?
Well, it's going great.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue to do it.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The hesitation that you hear in my voice is that
There's a lot of other things going on.
well, there's a lot of other things going on, but nothing major.
Yeah.
Like all the new movies are 1-screen movies.
Okay.
None of them. I didn't need 3 screens of Abigail.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or 4
yeah.
screens of Spy versus Spy X White, Family Code. So yeah, no, we're going to continue to do it. I will say I had to work a little bit this coming weekend because we have a big movie. So the big national release this weekend coming up, which is we're recording April 22nd. The following weekend, April 26th, is the big national movie is Challengers.
Oh yeah.
In Lidditz, we're opening Unsung Hero, which is a faith-based Lionsgate movie.
I've heard people want to see it.
Let me tell you, son, 3 screens
Not enough.
might not be enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to have that playing 15, 16 shows a day
Yeah.
in Lidditz. And it's going to be the #1 movie. And I would be the only reason it doesn't still be the #1 movie on May 3rd is not because of Fall Guy, but because of Star Wars.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, on May 3rd, you have episode 1 and Fall Guy and Unsung Hero. And those 3 titles are going in some combination of all 3 of those go in my biggest houses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm glad to hear that when it is available, that the idea worked out.
Yes. No. Yes. It was a good idea. I appreciate the suggestion, and it 100% has worked out. One last thing, as long as we're talking about your personal viewing needs, Dune is back in IMAX.
Say what? Dune 2?
Dune 2 is back in IMAX starting April 26th.
Wow. So
Yeah.
okay.
So snap crackle on that pop.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yep.
All right. Let's get into listener feedback, so forth and so on. Now,
That was a very emotional
it is
segment.
It is. Now we're going to have a lot of suggestions for something we've already decided upon.
Right. When you say we,
Me.
right.
That I,
Right.
David and Penn, have made a decision upon.
right. Just so we're clear.
Yeah. All right, let's start with T. Loney.
You know, you often hear people talk about referring to someone who has a lot of gumption,
And someone,
but they never clarify. You never hear about it in a verb like they've gained gumption or they've lost gumption. It's always some amount of gumption.
right.
But I mean, exactly. How does that person who, Frankie over here has a lot of gumption.
Yeah. What did you do to top off?
Where did he
top-
get it?
Yeah. Someone lost it. Picked it up on the side of the road.
Yeah, that's all.
I'll
Okay.
do it.
T-Loney baloney.
After consulting my high-level marketing firm and going through many meetings and shenanigans, I devised a new rating system that you can feel free to butcher or use at your discretion.
Shenanigans is one of my all-time favorite words.
Yeah. My team has thought it best to include your current system, but revise and improve on what you have already with this 5 rating system now. Number 1. It's the best movie I ever saw, which means could now be defined as a movie that is so good is approved by David and Penn and David, and we also beyond the top 10 episodes.
Oh, interesting.
Number 2, Penn approved movie.
Pew pew.
I like it. David does not. He can go pound sand. People who identify with Penn will flock to see a Penn approved movie. This could develop into a cult Penn following.
God help us.
There's already one of those. Number 3, David approved movie.
Meh.
You obviously have the attention span and attention. You obviously have the attention span and attention to details. Unlike Penn, you enjoy a more cerebral experience. 4, worst movie of all time. This is just poo. Lower than whale poo on the bottom of the ocean and could make an appearance on the bottom 10 rating at the end of the year. Number 5, just go period. This category is when you are totally unsure what to do, but listeners should go watch the movie at Penn Cinema and make up their own mind because David and Penn can't.
I like that.
That was definitely a rating system that was taken into consideration. And we'll move forward. No, thanks for writing in, T. Loney. You ready to hit up the next one?
I guess. Why
Saw
did you change your name?
What?
You said the Brown Clown. Where'd you get that?
Because his last name was Brown, and I forgot it was.
It was the Noise Defunct.
I couldn't remember I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah.
You know, we should really have a list. And I'm the person to do that, but I just don't.
Luckily, my memory is like a steel trap.
Yeah. Not much gets in, but not much gets out either.
I reminded somebody, I recollected something the other day from like 16 years ago.
Someone had a heart attack.
Like the specific details, where we were, what happened, what was going on, what the dynamics were, and who said what.
Wow.
Yeah. It was because somebody offended me.
You get him mad.
Right. He pissed me off. I'm going to carry that shit around forever.
You have what I like to refer to as rage memory.
Yes. It's like luggage.
Yeah.
It's how Eddie Murphy described herpes. It's like luggage. You have that shit forever.
Wow.
All right. Denoise and Defunk.
Yeah.
He wrote in a very colorful, spirited note, which I will now forthwith read. And I will say, I don't know, how'd you like this first opening?
He's back.
He opens with, what's the haps, chaps?
What's the haps, chaps?
What's that?
I mean, it's like he's cool and he's slick.
He's slick.
And he's, you know.
What's the haps, chaps?
What's that?
Is that English?
He's like a little bit more familiar, but not too close.
Okay. Chaps.
What's the haps, chaps? It's like we're.
Could I use that? Could I walk down to the stand? And like, you know, there's a couple kids standing around. And I always walk in and I say, what's up, guys? Could I walk in and be like, what's up, chaps?
Only if you follow it up with chow pal.
Chow pal. Okay. I don't think I'm cool enough to pull it off. But the Noise and the Funk,
He got to go.
definitely cool enough.
Yeah.
He says, what's the haps, chaps? I've returned like a phoenix rising. I think we should place the context on this. This is my man's second note.
Yeah, second email.
Right.
And he listens because his friend's from the area.
Right.
But he's not.
Right. My man's from somewhere far away.
Far away.
Yeah.
It's probably Narnia. I don't want to. No one knows for sure.
What planet is Luke on?
Yeah.
What's up?
He's on Tatooine?
Tatooine.
Yeah.
And he's writing this. He went to the cantina to get on a public
station.
He went to the public computer there that they got
station,
at the Tashi station.
Yeah.
Is that the official name of the cantina?
No, but Tashi Station's where Luke wants to go to hang out with his friends. I'm supposed to go down to Tashi Station's power converters.
So
Uncle Owen?
Luke walks into the Tashi station and he walks in and he goes, what's the haps?
Chaps?
I can't.
Absolutely. Word for word.
Right.
Lucas was like,
Right.
what's the haps, chaps?
What's the haps, chaps.
Yeah.
Spoken by Luke Skywalker as he enters.
They were like, George, I don't know if this scene's going to work. Got to cut this one out.
Oh my God. Oh, that was so good. That was just the best image. Okay. So the Noise and the Funk hits us with his sophomore email. I've returned like a phoenix rising back into your inbox with yet another riveting email. That's true. This was a riveting note.
Riveting.
Yes. I'm sure after my first email a few weeks ago, you assumed I was a one-and-done emailer, especially after all the talk of only listening because my buddy in Lancaster was an avid listener. Well, think again, friends.
One would even ask where he got the gumption.
Right. He has gumption, but we don't know where he got it nor when.
Nor when.
So we can't ascribe,
He could have had it this whole time.
he could have been born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh my God. That was the best all-time comment ever. It was almost as good as your Hot Topic jokes.
Almost.
But not.
Yeah, not quite.
Right, no, okay. So he's something about Maybelline. You can listen to David's over there choking
The
to death.
email where we're never able to get through. Serious time. This is a serious podcast about serious topics, hosted by serious people.
I can't. Oh my God. Okay. It gets better.
Yeah.
It gets better because there's reference to a Canadian vacation. Stay tuned. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Well, think again, friends. I continued to listen to the shows, albeit missing one episode due to a Canadian vacation.
Well, you can't listen across the
That's
border?
exactly where I was going to.
He was probably listening to it across the border and just like cut out. It's like,
Like one of those record scratches.
Yeah.
Now,
The Mountie came up and was like, I'm sorry.
correct me if I'm wrong. The Mountie, right.
He's like, you can only listen to this podcast in English and French.
Right. Do we, riddle me this, do we or do we not? We have established that we do have international listening.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple countries, especially our friends in Ireland who refuse to write us.
Which I don't get. There's also, there's Ireland, England, and Germany are ones that we get.
Yeah, and Hawaii.
And occasionally, well, that's part of the United States of
No, man, it's
today.
in the middle of the ocean.
Well, so is Alaska.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good point.
All right, all right, we'll give him a pass. I think what he's trying to say is that he was away on vacation. He was out of his podcast listening routine. Not that he couldn't listen because he was in Canada. He just happened to be in Canada when he couldn't listen.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
But if the Mounties are making you stop, let us know.
that makes a lot more sense, right? If you're getting harassed by the Mounties, blink twice. But nonetheless, I just can't seem to quit you. I've completely fallen for your best friend shtick. Ooh, sucker.
It's so fake.
Sucker. And enjoy listening every week to you both chopping it up and genuinely having the best time talking to each other. Maybe I've been, wait for it, my second favorite word. Maybe I've been bamboozled, but if that's the case, I'm happy to go along for the ride. Okay. He then, what are we don't need to go in.
Read what you want.
Yeah. Your community of listeners, he goes, all right, so I'm skipping over a paragraph just because it's like,
Just for us.
yeah. And then he goes on to say, your community of listeners seems like a fun bunch. I'm looking forward to more email shenanigans from Frodo and Top 10. Wow, are those our two most famous?
I mean, they're pretty famous.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since
If we were to have baseball cards.
right. They would be great cards.
They would probably, I mean, I think that like all our named guys would
Right.
need their
right.
own baseball card.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would want one for like the Shadow,
Yeah.
Mystery Gobble.
Yeah.
And then you go old school. You got Pirate Dave.
Does he even exist anymore?
No.
Who knows?
No.
Yeah.
He obviously does not.
No, or we'd be hearing from him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. He really appreciated our brief discussion of gender-implied terms and our willingness to be supportive and respectful of folks' wishes on how they're addressed personally. I've tried incredibly hard the last few years to drop the term guys from my vocabulary and use more inclusive words because why not? A small change I can make might make a world of difference to someone else. So thank you for at least being willing and open to change, even if it's small in your eyes. That's great. And then he has yet another rating system for us to ignore called, finally, I have a suggestion for a rating system for Penn to try out. Great. Getting a popcorn bucket refill. Good. Single serving of popcorn. Meh. Sharing popcorn because it's a little stale. Bad. What popcorn? Now, I know I don't even need to, I'm not even going to allow you to comment on this, Dave, because I know the problem with this proposed rating system. There's way too much room for like, all of these are like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, so David would never let me get away with that. And we already read
Everyone's Favorite Sister.
Everyone's Sister, which leaves us with the one and the only.
With the one
if you have a minute.
Yeah, everyone. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, pull over to the side of the road and enjoy this.
Okay.
Hey,
That's right.
polka time, everybody.
We heard from Frodo.
Take off your hats, ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only.
Ladies, leave your hats on. Gentlemen, take your hats off.
Yeah. She says, I mentioned in a previous email, my father is on the board of directors of the International Wizard of Oz Club, so I asked for his thoughts and checked to be sure he was comfortable with me sharing them. This is what he said
Can we
about the
can we
new
just pause on this?
Wicked movie.
You can't make this stuff up.
No.
Like, what are the odds that she's making this up? That her dad is on the board of directors of the International Wizard of
There's
Oz
too
Club.
many things to make up there.
Right. So I called a little powwow of
My dad's the head of Nintendo, though.
right.
I don't know if you know that. So I get all the games so early.
But see, that would be an obvious lie.
Right.
She's not saying he's the head of Wizard of Oz. She's saying he's the head of the International Wizard of Oz Club.
Yeah.
So I had cause
I
for
believe.
I had cause for skepticism.
Did you look it up?
So I had two of our interns do some research because I didn't want one intern to. I didn't. You know, you gotta have
Can't trust
two.
one.
You gotta have two. One to hold each other accountable.
Well, this is what I know that you went to one. He said, I want you to look up this group
Yep.
and tell me about it. And then went to the other one and he said, I want you to see if this group is real.
Right.
So that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they both came back and reported not only is the group real,
Yeah.
but on their website it is listed president of the International Wizard of Oz Club, Mr. Frodo.
Frodo's dad.
No, it doesn't say dad. It just says Mr. Frodo.
Mr. Frodo.
Yeah,
Okay.
to you.
Wow.
So she asked him for his thoughts on the new Wicked.
The new Wicked. This is what he said. I'm personally disappointed that Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater had an affair while his wife was expecting their second child. They already had an 18-month-old child. Then Slater filed for divorce. His wife was willing to get marriage counseling, but he refused. To me, that is truly wicked. I think that's all has to do with the guy who wrote the music or something. Got together with Ariana Grande, who's in the movie. Anyway, aside from that, I'm chagrined. How do you say this?
Chagrined.
Chagrined that Oz is a railroad system. Why didn't Dorothy take that to the Emerald City? And it seems more advanced as a country than portrayed in the book or the 1939 film. I do like the take on Elphaba being green, portrayed by a black actress. And the CG seems over the top, as usual these days, and makes me not want to see it. I miss the days when special effects were not computer-driven. Other than that, not much to say. Personally, I don't know who these people are or their personal lives, so I don't have comments on that. I agree about the rest. So this is back to Frodo talking. Personally, I don't know who these people are or their personal lives, so I don't have comments on that. I agree about the rest, but regarding the point about CG, my agreement is more so in terms of my stance on the current industry practices than a belief that it can't be effective. It just has been getting more and more cost cutting in recent years, so it often stands out, but also practical effects can have a certain satisfying feel to them sometimes. Now, she already wrote in, and we read the rating system, so we'll just skip that, but she
David,
won.
I think it would be disrespectful to our interns if I didn't share with you a couple facts that they learned. The International Wizard of Oz Club was founded in 1957 by a 13-year-old boy.
What?
If you would like to join, or if you have a co-host who would like to give you a membership for your birthday, then you would be entitled to complimentary issues of the Bomb Bugle.
The Bomb Bugle.
The Bomb Bugle. How about
Wow.
that? Yeah. So the it does have
Is there a website for this?
There is a website. It's the ozclub.org.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you and another friend of mine who's really into the Wizard of Oz a membership. I'm not going to give you a membership because I think you would love it so much. I'm going to give you a membership because I think it will be fun to support this club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ozclub.org.
Just Oz.
The Oz.
OZC.
The OZC.
OZCLUB.org.
The ozclub.org.
Just Oz Club.
Oh, not the.
Right.
Just ozclub.
Ozclub.org.
Okay.
Which I thought was going to be funnier than it was.
Wow. Well, there you go. Thank you, Frodo, for changing our rating system. And
We've talked a lot about when we're disappointed with extra theatrical behavior from people involved with a movie we love.
Yes. Okay.
Like when actors act like idiots, right? And I think in general, depending on what the incident is, we try to overlook it. Unless it's really
so we're talking about the Ariana Grande
right.
thing.
Unless it's like really some hateful shit.
I completely forgot that this happened during the production of this film.
Yeah. I hear you.
But I mean, it does suck. But she has a whatever. Yeah, history.
Well, what I was pausing on, what I was, kind of like, the reason why it like struck me a little bit is because you remember how excited I was when I came back from CinemaCon?
Yeah.
Like Wicked looks awesome.
Yeah.
This is going to be an awesome movie.
I think it will.
So I hope that those things that we disapprove of are
I think
not.
it has general audience appeal.
Yeah.
He's like me when it comes to the Star Treks and stuff. You know what I mean? Like he's got like, it's hard to go against the grain. So, all right, let's move it on to what are you doing? What are you watching? What do you exist in with outside of?
Well, I am currently obsessed, addicted, engaged in Killing Eve.
Okay.
I know I'm late to the party.
What's this about?
Sandra Oh and Jodie Comer.
Okay.
Sandra Oh is a spy who's obsessed with catching a assassin, deadly assassin, played by Jodie
Sandra,
Comer.
oh no, you did.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah.
And then later, a few episodes in, they cross paths, and now they're like fully engaged with each other.
Whoa. They get
One's-
married?
No, like one's trying to catch the other, one's trying to kill the other one, and yeah, it's pretty intense.
I've heard
Anyway,
good things.
Amy and I finished season 1 of Palm Royale. It happened to me again, David. I'm watching Palm Royale with this episode, and I'm really into it. I'm really excited, and the plot is like going crazy finally. And then I said to Amy with like 5 minutes left, I was like, "Oh my god, do you know what's happening? This is the season finale."
Because it was too good, right?
It was too good, and it was. So we finished the season. There's all kinds of great plot points.
That's the way it goes. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
I've also been watching a lot of old Manny Pacquiao fights on YouTube. My favorite platform.
Of boxing?
You ever heard of Manny Pacquiao?
No.
Yeah, great
What's he fighting?
Filipino boxer.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's old. Like he doesn't fight anymore. These are like 10-year-old fights.
Whoa.
And then I wanted to comment on this because you put it on my radar. Fallout.
Yeah.
I started it.
Okay.
Couldn't get past the first episode. I'm out.
How far into the first episode did you get?
I don't know, like a half hour. They got to the new place. There was rules. There was like a club for learning about rules, and the bride got to marry the guy, and they had a wedding, and then it just seemed it was.
What happened after the wedding?
I don't know. I stopped watching.
So you stopped right before the big action piece.
Okay, well maybe I'll have to pull it back up.
Yeah.
Does it start slow? Like, because I was bored.
Well, it's establishing the universe of Fallout, that it's post-apocalyptic.
Wait a minute. You know what it's doing?
What?
It's looking for mitochondrial.
Not really.
No, we are. That's shit. I used that phrase wrong.
Yeah, so it's building up this world of like there was a nuclear attack.
Right.
And in these vaults are these people.
Right.
And how they communicate with the vault next door. But the story expands much beyond that.
I was really hoping that when they opened the vault next door, it was going to be like a wasteland, like something horrible had happened.
Well, if you would have watched for 10 minutes, maybe you would have gotten to the point where they show that.
David, I only have so many minutes.
Look, all I'm saying is, like, I appreciate that you gave it a shot, but I think you need to
Go back and give it another shot.
because you didn't even you've only been introduced to one character.
Right.
And the show has multiple characters. I'm just saying.
Okay. I will
Give it another, if you give it to the end.
as
and
an
then-
illustration of how much I respect you and trust you.
Yeah.
I will go back and give it another shot.
Because if you're not into it by the end of the first episode,
Okay.
I can say, okay, you give it a shot.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because you've seen all the angles that
Right.
it's going to go at.
Okay.
But I feel like you quit before it got to the hooks.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because it does start slow. Now, it's made by the same people who made Westworld.
Oh, interesting.
So it's got good,
I liked Westworld a
good
lot.
people behind it.
Yeah.
Once it gets going.
I've also been watching Sugar. You heard of that?
Have heard.
It's a like a detective show that takes place in modern day, but the lead character is obsessed with like movies from the 40s and 50s. And it's just really creatively shot. So like he's walking down a street in modern day Los Angeles, but where the camera would pan to the street, when the camera pans, the street is now out of the 1950s. Like it's black and white and it's got all the vehicles from the 50s, and then he walks in a room and it's back being color and modern day. It's really, really interesting, creatively done show, but I keep forgetting to watch it because it's, you got to wait for the next episode to drop.
Yeah.
David, what about you?
Well, I got into so Discovery is doing its Star Trek thing, and I'm there for it. So I'll say X-Men 97 is blowing my mind every week. It's so good. And then by the time the next episode comes out, I'm like, I don't know, like maybe it's just nostalgia. And then I watch the episode, I'm like, oh, so loving that. And I finished Fallout because I remember last week when I said I was unsure about Fallout, that I had only watched the first episode. And I went back and watched the second episode and then wound up binging the rest of the series.
Nice.
And I really enjoyed
Don't
it.
Don't you love that feeling when a show connects with you so good that you can't stop watching it?
Which is why
I love that.
Which is why I can understand, because I told you at the end of the first episode I was unsure.
Yeah.
So if I was unsure, I get why you would not
I gotcha.
be digging it. But I just feel like if you just finish the first episode. I started reading a new series called Radiant Black, which is really good. And I started watching a show that I keep forgetting to go back to called A Gentleman in Russia. Starring Ewan McGregor.
I just saw an ad for that for the first time.
Yeah, its production value is so good. The premise is he's a count, and he comes back after the revolution. He was out; he didn't have to, but he comes back just in good faith because he had written a letter that inspired the revolution, and he comes back to help his mother get out or something. And he's staying at a hotel, and so the only reason he's not executed is because the people behind it recognize that he wrote this thing that inspired them to rebel. But as punishment, he has to live the rest of his days in this hotel, and he can't leave. If he ever steps outside of the hotel, they'll shoot him. But the hotel is also used to trap the old oligarchy, like to have them come in and talk about things they shouldn't, like they're being spied on while they're there. And so he has to
I love it.
his friends want to talk to him about how they want to get out. And he's like, no, like they'll kill you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds awesome.
It's really good. It's really good. So that's what I've been into. So, all right, next week, we're going to watch Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And look, if you want to be a part of the show, number one way to do that is to shoot us an email, podcast@pencinema.com.
Our new email address. Podcast at
pencinema.com.
Right. Not in pencinema.com.
No,
at. A lot of people make that mistake.
Yeah. It's true. But if you want to, support the show,
Right.
what's the number one way to do that?
Well, David, our listeners are a varied bunch. They are nothing if not a diverse, eclectic.
Some have gumption,
Some
some
gaining
clearly
gumption,
don't.
right? Some
Yeah.
are losing gumption.
Yeah.
But there's one thing that they all have in common, and I've done my research because I had these interns. The interns resolved that international club question pretty quickly.
Yeah, they should all go join them.
It was almost like all they had to do was Google it.
Yeah.
Right. So, but they did some research and they came up with some interesting demographics. It turns out every single person who listens to the show eats food.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold up. That's a big assumption.
Right. No. They did the research.
Are you sure?
They put in the hours. So what I'm driving at here is
That's preposterous.
if you're listening to the show and you're the type of person who eats food.
I'm just saying you're selling to a small group.
Okay, but if we can
All right, I'll give it to you. All right.
if we can operate with that as the given.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just, what'd you say earlier about willing suspension of disbelief?
Yeah.
All right. So if you're the type of person who A, listens to the Penn Cinema podcast, and B, eats food.
Okay. All right.
Right.
I'm trying here.
Right.
I'm
Stay with
trying.
me, David.
All right.
Right. Then what you should be doing is when you go grocery shopping, you should be bringing with you a pocket full of slips that say, listen to the Penn Cinema podcast. And where they work the best is in the produce department. Because people, they're touching, they're squeezing, there's a lot of activity in the produce
There's
department.
also the fruit.
Right. I get it.
Inappropriate innuendo. Anyway.
So if you're the type of person who listens to the show and eats and
grocery shopping.
and likes to touch and squeeze things, fruit or otherwise, right, whatever you're into touching and squeezing,
Right.
What you should be doing is you should be leaving notes in the produce department to say, listen to the Penn Cinema podcast.
And we got that fruit salad with notes in it.
Oh, that was the best.
I gotta see if I can get her to make fruit salad again.
Wait, if you want to support the show, make fruit salad and give it to David.
Yeah, Naomi, make fruit salad, please. All right. Well, once again, for the Penn Cinema podcast, I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. Take care and party on.
Thanks for joining us this episode. Our hosts would love to hear from you. To contact the show with your thoughts and reviews, email podcast@penncinema.com. This podcast is a production of Penn Cinema. Escape to the movies at Penn Cinema, featuring crisp digital projection, killer sound, reserved seating, and premium power recliners. With locations in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Delaware, and Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Showtimes and tickets available at www.penncinema.com.